Odysseus in due course went for the gifts, and old Autolycus and his sons embraced him with welcoming sweet words. And Amphithea, his mother's mother, held him tight and kissed him, kissed his head and his fine eyes. The father called on his noble sons to make a feast, and going about it briskly, they led in an ox of 5 years, whom they killed and flayed, and cut in bits for roasting on the skewers with skilled hands, with care, then shared it out. So all the day until the sun went down, they feasted to their heart's content. At evening, after the sun was down and dusk had come, they turned to bed and took the gift of sleep. When the young dawn spread in the eastern sky her fingertips of rose, the men and dogs went hunting, taking Odysseus. They climbed Parnassus's rugged flank, mantled in forest, entering amid high windy folds at noon, when Helios beat upon the valley floor, and on the winding ocean whence he came. With hounds questing ahead in open order, the sons of Autolycus went down a glen, Odysseus in the lead, behind the dogs, pointing his long shadowing spear. Before them a great boar lay hid in undergrowth, in a green thicket proof against the wind or sun's blaze. Fine severe the needling sunlight, impervious too to any rain, so dense that cover was, heaped up with fallen leaves. Patter of hounds' feet, men's feet, woke the boar as they came up, and from his woody ambush, with razor back bristling and raging eyes, he trotted and stood at bay. Odysseus, being on top of him, had the first shot, lunging to stick him, but the boar had already charged under the long spear. He hooked aslant with one white tusk and ripped out flesh above the knee, but missed the bone. Odysseus' second thrust went home by luck, his bright spear passing through the shoulder joint, and the beast fell, moaning as life pulsed away. Autolycus' tall sons took up the wounded, working skillfully over the prince Odysseus to bind his gash, and with a rune they staunched the dark flow of blood. Then downhill swiftly they all repaired to the father's house, and there tended him well, so well they soon could send him, with grandfather Autolycus' magnificent gifts, rejoicing, over sea to Ithaca. His father and the lady Anticlia welcomed him, and wanted all the news of how he got his wound. So he spun out his tale, recalling how the boar's white tusk caught him when he was hunting on Parnassus. This was the scar the old nurse recognized. She traced it under her spread hands, then let go, and into the basin fell the lower leg, making the bronze clang, sloshing the water out. Then joy and anguish seized her heart. Her eyes filled up with tears, her throat closed, and she whispered, with hand held out to touch his chin, "Oh yes, you are Odysseus. Ah, dear child, I could not see you until now, not till I knew my master's very body with my hands." Her eyes turned to Penelope with desire to make her lord, her husband, known. In vain, because Athena had bemused the queen, so that she took no notice, paid no heed. At the same time, Odysseus' right hand gripped the old throat, his left hand pulled her near, and in her ear he said, "Will you destroy me, nurse, who gave me milk at your own breast? Now with a hard lifetime behind I've come in the 20th year home to my father's island. You found me out, as the chance was given you. Be quiet, keep it from the others, else I warn you, and I mean it too. If by my hand God brings the suitors down, I'll kill you, nurse or not, when the time comes. when the time comes to kill the other women. Eurycleia kept her wits and answered him, "Oh, what mad words are these you let escape you? Child, you know my blood, my bones are yours. No one could whip this out of me. I'll be a woman turned to stone, iron I'll be. And let me tell you too, mind now, if God cuts down the arrogant suitors by your hand, I can report to you on all the maids, those who dishonor you, and the innocent." But in response the great tactician said, "Nurse, no need to tell me tales of these. I will have seen them, each one, for myself. Trust in the gods, be quiet, hold your peace." Silent, the old nurse went to fetch more water, her basin being all spilt.